How's it going tonight, guys? Jonathan Stringer bringing you another episode of Wednesday Wisdom. Guys, as you can tell from the topic, Michael Jordan's status. Okay, I want you to think about that right now. When you picture in your head, when you think about Michael Jordan, what do you think about? What does that make you feel? What does that make you think? I mean, for those of you who love basketball, you're probably thinking, Michael Jordan, that guy was an all-star. He was amazing. Absolutely phenomenal. Phenomenal. Probably one of the best guys. Definitely one of the best, if not the best guy to ever step on the court and play the game. People who don't know Michael Jordan know who he is because he was that good. You could have never watched a day of basketball in your life. The moment somebody walks in and says, hey, that's Michael Jordan over there. You want to go play a pickup game with him? You're thinking, oh, I just want to be around him because the guy's cool. I want to be around Michael Jordan. He's the epitome of greatness when it comes to basketball. All right, and so you guys might be sitting there thinking, well, Jonathan, what does Michael Jordan have to do with everything? Like, yeah, I want to be great, but what's that going to teach me just thinking about Michael Jordan? And the quote that I want to go with right now, guys, is Tony Robbins' quote. I love this quote. My life is being lived by this quote right now. And that is that life doesn't happen, or there's two different ways. I've heard him say it both ways. Sorry, confused myself in my head. Life is happening for you, not to you. Right? Life is happening for you, not to you. The other way that I've heard him say it is that life is not happening to you, it's happening for you. And you guys might be sitting there thinking, oh, well, what do you mean, Jonathan? Like, life is happening for me. Like, what do you mean it happens for me? That's a really vague quote. And it's so impactful. Whenever you start living your life that way, it changes your perspective on everything. Everything in life, whether it's a good or a bad situation, whether it's a great day or a bad day, whether your spouse just lost their job, whether you just lost your job, whether they got a promotion, got a raise, whatever news that you get in your life, it is always happening for your betterment. All right? And the reason I named this Michael Jordan status is because so many people know Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was amazing. But one of the things that set him apart, one of his defining moments, was when he played the playoff game with the stomach flu. I mean, you may not even watch basketball and you know that story. You know the story of Michael Jordan. Everybody, the game announcers, everybody's talking about it. Any news, sports news that's going over, they're talking about the fact that, they're getting ready for this playoff game. It's important that they have all their key players because correct me if I'm wrong, sports, people who are a lot more sports savvy, sports enthusiasts. I see a lot of it, but not the older stuff generally. I know points in history. I'm almost certain that it was Game 5 of the series, though. They needed this game. They needed to win. All right? And so Michael Jordan, he comes down with the stomach flu. He has the stomach flu on that game. Okay, and a normal person, whenever they're thinking that, life happens to me, when they're thinking poor me, Michael Jordan, if he would have thought like that, he would have walked in, dang, coach, my stomach, I can't do this. I can't believe it. Of all the games for me to get sick on, why did it have to be this game? This sucks. This is terrible. Why now? Why me? But instead, Michael looked at it, he said, you know what? Life is happening for me. This is a trial for me to overcome. Guess what? I've got the stomach flu. I don't care. My game with the flu is still better than your game without it. I'm going to go out there. I'm going to prove to the world that I can overcome this challenge. I'm going to prove to the world that I am the greatest. Like Muhammad Ali always said, guys. He went out there and he proved it. Life was happening for him at that moment. Life gave him a hurdle and Michael took it in stride. He said, whatever, I took it. Let's go. I'm going to go out there and I'm going to win the game. He has one of the most amazing games of his career. Sick with the stomach flu. I don't know if you guys ever had the stomach flu. I've had it a few times in my life. It sucks. It's food poisoning times 100. I hate it. 100%. I don't know if I could go. I mean, there's times when I'm sick and I'm like, I don't want to make some phone calls. I feel, I don't want to do a Facebook Live because I'm sick. And Michael Jordan played the game with the stomach flu. Life is always happening for you, not to you. Any negative experience that you have in your life right now, you need to flip your view of it. Anything that's making you feel like, wow, I can't believe my life is like this, change your perspective. Because when you change your perspective and say, wow, I wonder why this is here. I wonder what challenge, or I wonder what goal I'm going to accomplish because I overcame this challenge today. When you do that, all of a sudden, life can't come at you the same way anymore. Life can't come at you and say, hey, guess what? Boo. You can't get to your goal anymore. All of a sudden, life comes out and they go, boo. And you say, hey, that doesn't scare me anymore. Sorry. Next. And you start moving along. That goes for any goal that you have. Whether you want to be a great parent, whether you want to be a great business owner, a great employee, a great manager, a great boss, a great anything. You've got to remember that life is going to throw challenges at you, not because it's trying to stop you, but because it's trying to better you. It's trying to help you be ready for your future. Life knows what you need. There's no other way to say it, guys. Start focusing, start thinking, start believing, start looking at everything the way that Michael Jordan did. Get your life, get your mindset to Michael Jordan status. Start looking at life. Start looking at your everything and say, life is happening for me, not to me. It's going to change everything. It's going to change your success. It's going to change your family. It's going to change your community. It's going to change your legacy, guys. It really will change your legacy. Go out there, create success. Go accomplish your goals. Go be who you want to be. Because I know that you have it within yourself. You have the seeds of greatness. You have absolutely extraordinary goals that are within inside of you. And they're just waiting for you to let them out. Go out there and be amazing, guys. I look forward to talking to you next week on another episode of Wednesday Wisdom. Guys, have an amazing week. Bye-bye.